Welcome to the Compromise Detection Guide. Today, we're going on a bit of a digital detective journey. We're literally stepping into the shoes of a cybersecurity investigator to learn exactly how to scan your operating system so you can clearly discover malware and unknown processes. So if you've ever wondered how to play offense and actually secure your system, well, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to take these raw forensic techniques and break them down into a super clear, actionable guide.
Is someone secretly controlling your computer? Honestly, it's a pretty chilling thought, right? But the reality of modern cyber threats is that an attacker doesn't just crash your system and leave anymore. No, they want to stay. They want a hidden backdoor to your personal data, just running silently in the background while you go about your day completely unaware. The stakes literally couldn't be higher, but by the end of this explainer, you're going to know exactly how to uncover them.
To secure your system, we're going to systematically investigate 5 specific areas. First, we'll look at task management and suspicious processes. Then, scanning hidden network connections, monitoring live data traffic, securing firewall settings, and finally, checking your antivirus software status.
So, we're going to move systematically here. We'll start right at the surface level with those obvious visual clues in your active processes, and then we'll dive deeper, step by step, into the really hidden layers of digital forensic evidence, all the way down to network packets and your core defense mechanisms.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, Task Management and Suspicious Processes. Think of your task manager like a building's guest registry. Whenever something enters your operating system, it basically has to sign in here. It shows every single active program and background process running on your machine. By just opening this up, which, by the way, you can easily do by right-clicking your taskbar, you instantly get this bird's-eye view of exactly who or what is inside your house.
We're looking for unauthorized visitors.
So the absolute crucial point here is knowing what red flags to actually look for. One massive red flag? Seeing PowerShell running in your task manager, but you don't actually see a PowerShell window open anywhere on your desktop. Hackers absolutely love using silent PowerShells to gain access. You might also spot duplicate or just really weird Windows Defender icons. If you see this kind of malicious activity, your immediate action is simple. Just click End Task. That instantly kills their session and cuts off their access right then and there.
Moving right along to Section 2, Scanning Hidden Network Connections.
For this one, we're using the command prompt, and inside it is this incredibly powerful tool called Netstat. You can think of Netstat as our digital magnifying glass. It lets us peek right behind the curtain and see exactly what external computers your machine is communicating with at this very second. It reveals all those established connections from both local and foreign addresses.
To get the absolute most out of it, we're going to use a specific command. Netstat -ANO. Now, I know command lines can look a bit intimidating, but let's break it down. It's really simple. The A tells the system to display all connections and listening ports. The N makes sure we see these addresses and ports as numbers rather than names. And the O? Well, that's our secret weapon. It displays the owning process ID associated with every single connection.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how we connect the dots. Let's say in your command prompt, you spot a suspicious connection. Maybe your local IP is connecting out to some foreign IP address on a weird port, like 8443, and Netstat tells you the process ID is 5424. Well, you take that number, 5424, you pop open the Details tab in your Task Manager, and boom, you match that ID directly to the exact malicious process the hacker is using to maintain their backdoor. It's like a giant puzzle coming together.
Let's move on and see how this builds in Section 3, Monitoring Live Data Traffic.
To monitor that live traffic, security pros use a piece of software called Wireshark. If Task Manager is the guest registry, Wireshark is like a network of high-definition security cameras pointed at every single door and window of your system. It captures individual data packets, entering and leaving your network in absolute real time.
So what are those cameras actually looking for? Well, normal traffic looks like your computer casually talking to legitimate, popular outside domains, like your web browsers or software updaters. But if a hacker has a session open and they're typing commands like pwd to see your directories or ls to list your files, Wireshark is going to light up. You'll see this localized, really heavy interaction between your machine and some rogue unknown IP address.
Next up, Section 4, Securing Firewall Settings.
A healthy Windows firewall should obviously be on, carefully filtering allowed applications. But hey, hackers know this. If they've gained system privileges, they're not going to try and fight your firewall. They'll just turn the whole shebang off.
Using advanced command line instructions like net shell, advanced firewall, set current profile state off, an attacker can literally disable your firewall in a fraction of a second. So if you check your settings and see your private network protection has suddenly been disabled, yeah, you've got a major problem.
Which brings us to our final step, Section 5, Antivirus Software Status.
If you open up Windows Defender, or honestly whatever primary antivirus you happen to use, and you see that real-time protection has been turned off, that is a glaring, massive red flag. Hackers purposefully target these core security mechanisms first.
As highlighted in the source material we're looking at, attackers are actively, quote, trying to disable a lot of these security mechanisms to make you highly vulnerable to further attack and persistence. That word right there, persistence, is absolutely key. They don't just want to get in, they want to keep your defenses permanently down so they can stay in your system, hidden indefinitely. No way we're letting that happen.
So I want to leave you with this critical question. When was the last time you actually scanned your system? You now have 5 distinct, really powerful detective skills under your belt, from checking your task manager and running Netstat, all the way to analyzing live traffic and verifying your firewalls and antivirus. Don't wait for a warning sign, you know? Take these steps, apply them to your own machine today, and take back control of your digital security. Stay curious, stay secure, and as always, keep